Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, we're going to be talking about this week's update as per usual with the weekly update vlogs here. So I'm quickly, before I start, going to go grab my first of 4 lost properties that you can claim from Posty Pete here as a part of this event. Can you just, I probably don't even need to come here, but either way, the first lost property is available now. If you haven't gotten it already, you get 1 aura refresh, which you can read and it'll put it on the interface for you. A fan mail, 2 small protein packs, and an easy clue scroll. So make sure to go claim that if you haven't done so yet. And anyways, let's get into what has been released this week. And there was actually the achievements released this week, which kind of surprised me. I didn't think they were coming until later on in the month, but the achievements were released this week. But for some reason, they still call it the weekly update as the title of the news post, which kind of I don't really like. That makes it sound like no real update came out at all, but there is a new one. Oh, and I actually got an achievement upon logging in here. As you can see, all good, fully upgrade the Wicked Hood. So that must have been one of the new ones that I had already completed. So that's good that they had the retroactive checking on that. But they should have just titled the news post Achievement Bonanza, similar to how they've done in the past. Like, they should put the name of the update or what's been changed in the title of the news post just to make it a bit more, visible, especially if people are looking on it in the past and they want to see what was changed. But either way, that's a bit of an annoyance to me. And this isn't technically a content update, it's just reasons to do content or something like that, but it's better than what we had all of last month, so I'm not too upset about it. Although I've seen some people that are still raging on the Reddit and everything, but when will that ever stop, really? But yeah, I mean, pretty much everything you're going to look at will have some new achievements in. There are 130 I believe 131 or something like that. So I don't think any of these existed before. I honestly don't even know what was existent before, but a lot of skills have I didn't know how do you get those, but a lot of skills have the their own new achievements listed, some for dungeoneering here. Oh, interesting. I haven't visited all the dungeons. Own the Elder Divination outfit. Oh, I guess that makes sense that would be an achievement because you can get the fragments now. That's interesting. They probably have one for farming as well. Farming obviously has a bunch from POF, so it's going to be hard to notice which ones are new or not. Fishing also has a lot for deep sea fishing, so yeah, I'm not sure if they had any new ones. Burn one of each of these logs. Wow, there's a lot of... What is driftwood? I'm not sure. Oh my god. That is a little bit crazy how many bolts they have you make. Catch each of the Jadinkos. Have over 490,000 charge in a jumbo generator in the Invention Guild. I'm just trying to find ones that are cool or interesting looking. Get called a monster while trying to disassemble a living creature. That's pretty funny. Do a shooting star. And they actually have one for Incanto pickaxe. That's an annoying thing to get if I'm not wrong. Wow. One of each of the ashes as well in the game. Craft one of each type of rune. It's just a lot of, stuff that's good to have in the game, especially for new players as well. Is pretty cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to maybe trying to get some of these. There's probably not any new ones in there. I didn't see any they mentioned that were new for the wait, I don't have this. I feel like these ones are, oh yeah, these ones have to be new. So there's some new ones for Rax Enrage, because I've definitely done 100% Enrage at Rax at the very least, although I've definitely done a 300% kill as well. So there are still some new ones for PVM as well, but the main focus of these, I am pretty sure, was just for skilling. So like I said, I don't really know all of them. I'm not going to try and find I don't think there's a list of them all yet, but maybe there is on the Achievement Help Discord. But still pretty cool. The ones that they highlighted on the main page were attempt to buy 4 candles, which I don't really understand what that means. I'll go see in Catherby. Maybe I can do that. Unlock all perks in the heist minigame, which I don't know if that minigame was active at all, but I doubt it. So that's going to be a kind of an annoying one to get. Lifesaver, be saved 50 times by the sign of life effect. So that one will be... see what the hell? Why is that? Wait, what the fuck? 4 candles. Hilarious. It's fucking stupid, dude. God damn, and their stupid puns. Anyways. Other than that, though, there is a very sparse amount of patch notes this week, and this was honestly quite annoying to reading these here, because half of the patch notes are from the fucking event, which is over. The Till Death Do Us Part event ended this week. If you go to Draenor, it's no longer there, and a bunch of the things in these patch notes were regarding the event. So here we have, there is still a bit of a crater where the event took place, but all these trees have miraculously grown back, and yeah, it lets you look at all these cutscenes if you want. So yeah, that's a bit strange to me that pretty much most of these patch notes are from the event. Like, they fixed typos and chat heads and stuff that isn't even in the game anymore. So like, I don't understand why they have these listed. But anyways, one thing that they did change was there is now a level 66 magic requirement behind the large rune pouch, just to give the small rune pouch some small niche viability for before 66 magic. But the fact that it's untradeable and you have to get it through the deathmatch minigame means that nobody is still even going to use the small rune pouch, but they did add this requirement to the large rune pouch. A lot of people are saying you should be able to get the small rune pouch from maybe one of the early game quests like Rune Mysteries or Rune Memories or whatever they're called nowadays. And I definitely think that would be a good idea, especially since they're looking to rebalance or redistribute the rewards for most of the PvP minigames. So I really hope they do go ahead with that in the near future, because as it stands, the small rune pouch is 100% useless, and I got one myself fairly recently, which kind of annoys me, but still, what are you going to do? I'm much happier that I can have multiple large rune pouches now than before. So that's interesting that they added that requirement. Hopefully that is part of a plan to make the small rune pouch useful once again in the future by making it easier to get. They fixed it so you can equip your rune pouches in the bank interface, which is nice because that was a bit of an annoyance. And oh yeah, titles are back, as you guys can see by my title being back. I didn't even look. But my title is now back in the chat, and they have finally fixed that. Took them long enough, like Jesus Christ, the titles were gone for quite a long time. But yeah, they're back now. A lot of people are saying that they kind of wish they hadn't come back. I personally like having titles available, especially just like you can show off your own, and then I don't know, I don't mind them at all, and they're personally interesting to me. And like a lot of the high level PVM stuff, like collection logs and obviously Telos doing the Warden, Silver Warden, and Gold Warden, are based around getting the title in the end, so you can, you know, display your achievement to others and sort of show off, I guess. But like, getting those achievements weren't as cool because you couldn't show off your title, I guess, because the main thing you get is the title in the end. So yeah, we've got the titles back now. I don't think they would, like, I think you'll have yours automatically. You don't need to reset it, because I didn't have to reset mine, and they show up in the chat as they should do. So that's good to see that they finally fixed it. I just don't understand why it took so long. And yeah, that is it for this week. Obviously the achievements are pretty cool, especially if you're someone who's maybe going for the rune score high scores. There's just not a whole lot to talk about in terms of the update, because there are just a ton of achievements. I'm not going to go through and list them all, but you can see them here. This one's the one that some people are annoyed by. Open a love letter from a JMod. You basically have to find or like meet up with a JMod in game to get this. But you know, I think they'll have them at most events that they end up doing. But yeah, like there's most of these achievements are kind of cool. I'll go ahead and get the I meant to do that achievement really quick here. There it is, surge a distance of 1 tile. So there are a lot of new ones that you can obviously look through on your own time, but they are pretty sweet. I think I definitely enjoy achievements in games. They're just kind of something I like to do. Like on Steam, when I play games, I like to get achievements on there as well. I mean, they don't obviously really mean anything per se, but I don't know, there's something about it. Just gives you like a little sense of accomplishment. Kind of fun to get. But they're not for everybody, which I can understand. So if you're not interested in them, this is kind of a lame week because nothing really changed at all, especially with such a small amount of patch notes. But next week, I believe, is the start of the mining and smithing beta, so assumedly that is going to be the the full update for that week, and then hopefully the following week we'll be seeing the new quest. But yeah, I'm not too sure when the quest is likely going to be the last update of the month if we're being realistic, which would mean it won't come out for another 3 weeks from now on the 26th or so, but hopefully they'll surprise us and we'll have it a little earlier. But one thing that's actually been discovered is the new rewards for the Premier Club chest number 3 have been put into the game cache, and people also got a message that they could open it, but it is actually not able to be opened, so that was a mistake on their part. But it's basically going to be a cosmetic outfit with every slot, I think, like had all the slots filled that are able to be cosmetic. So it's not a pet this time, at least, but still, it's not the biggest, improvement or like the biggest update for the Premier Club members. But again, we can't really expect any real exclusive content to do aside from just cosmetics. So I'm not too mad about it. I'm interested to see what it looks like. Hopefully it at least looks pretty cool, but kind of annoying that they said we could open it by accident in our chat boxes, but it actually wasn't the case that could be done. And the Premier Club membership package for the next year, 2019, the details on that should be coming out pretty soon. I assume it'll probably be sometime this week or next week, so I'll be interested to see what that includes. I probably won't make a whole video just for that, but I'll definitely mention it off in my next video after it does come out. But yeah, other than that, guys, my other goal that I've been working on that I'm kind of trying to keep secret might be getting put on hold for a little bit, so I might be back to PVMing a lot and going for some more Tello streaks and stuff on this account, and possibly we'll be doing some more videos on the Collection King series as a result of that. I should have enough clips for one more episode of the Slayer series as well, so I will be making that pretty soon. But yeah, other than that, you guys can check out, I made a couple videos last week. One I think was on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure. I made a new episode of the Slayer series, and I also made a video on the November month ahead last week, so you guys can check those out if you're interested. Other than that, let me know your thoughts on this update in the comments down below. Are you loving the new achievements, going for some more rune score, or do you not really care about them and are more looking forward to the quest coming down later in the month? Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.